What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. On this live chat, I want to talk about Mr. the coach here, Kevin Stefanski. Yes, Shedeur is the backup. All right, next question. Yeah, we're gonna talk about him. And first of all, we Shedeur at this point he should be the starter, but that's just another. That's neither here nor there. He's the head coach. I'm not. So oftentimes with head coaches, a quarterback can make or break a head coach. I mean, look at Andy Reid. Look who Andy Reid has. Andy Reid always had good quarterbacks, actually. Just thinking about his time in Philadelphia, he had Donovan McNabb. So yeah, Andy Reid has always had some really good quarterbacks. So like a quarterback can make or break a coach. Straight up. It's like no ifs, ands, or buts here. Um, Hold on one second. Give me 1 second here. Just realized. Let me see something. Um, yeah. So, like I said before, a quarterback can make or break a coach. So a coach, when he's picking his quarterback, he has to be very careful, and he has to be able to trust his quarterback because the head coach and the quarterback are married. If the quarterback is having a bad situation, then the head coach is going to look bad. So as a head coach, you want to make sure you're going with your guy. You're going to ride with your guy. And I'm not sure if he's riding with Shedeur or not. I don't think so. You could just see it in his demeanor. We're gonna listen to the audio, and I'm just pointing out how he said it. So Mary Kay said, "Well, I understand that Shedeur is he the QB2." Yeah, Shedeur is the backup. Yeah, Shedeur is the backup. Move on. Next question. Just like that, he didn't even expound on it. The writing is on the wall right there. This is a bad situation. And the crazy thing about it is, um, they didn't even trade him. And I knew they weren't going to trade him. But when you think about it like that, like damn, like okay, if he feel this way about him, then why not trade him? Because first of all, he doesn't own the team. He can't just trade Shedeur without the owner signing off on it. And the owner is not signing off on it. Now I know you like, well, damn, how come? Well, the owner didn't he come out and say, well, it wasn't his idea to draft Shedeur? Yeah, he did say that, but he's not letting them go now. He's not letting them go right now. He don't have to change. He don't have to change your mind. Somebody had to change your mind over there. So, because it took, well, obviously, okay, so it didn't make sense. Okay, so you know why I say that? Because when Shedeur early on in training camp, he was throwing to trainers. They didn't even give him the respect to throw to wide receivers. And also in that last game he played, they put him in there with offensive linemen that are not going to be playing in the NFL. Is they set him up to fail in that game because they wanted to simmer his motion down. They wanted to simmer his motion down, right? So that's why I think they did it, because he turned out to do a horrible job in that game because he got set up. I know he got set up because in the second game, well, the first game he played against Carolina, he did really well because he had an adequate offensive line. In fact, I said that was the easiest game that he played in 2 years. I'm counting Colorado. Now, if Shedeur had Colorado offensive line this year, they would be over 500 right now. But the fact of the matter is, you know how I know it's a quarterback issue in Colorado? Because if Shedeur were there, the record would be different. That's why. With that offensive line, the record would be different. Regardless if he had Travis there or not. Because remember, his first year at Jackson State, he didn't have Travis, and they had a winning season. And he spread the ball around. So there's a quarterback issue over there, but we'll get to that in another video. Now, Shedeur, we're going to listen to Kevin Stefanski. So here's the thing. When they set him up in that last game, he could have gotten hurt in that game. So obviously the coach don't feel no way about him. But you would think during the trade, why would they trade Flacco? He got all the experience. Why would they trade him? And not trade Shedeur? Because it's definitely not the coach's idea. This is coming, I believe this is coming from the owner now. The owner is not letting him go. Because I had told you guys before, there were teams that want him. They want him ASAP. But he's not saying, he's saying no. It's coming from the front office. It's not coming from the head coach. The head coach, they ain't studying him. He not. I'm just being real with you. He's not. And the thing is, I know people saying that it's a matter of time and this and that for Shedeur to go against the odds. Listen, you're not going to go against the odds if you got a head coach that don't like you. I just have that feeling he don't like him. So, you know, you got to have like I said, the head coach and the quarterback are married. Like the head, a quarterback can make or break a head coach. And what's going to happen when Deshaun comes back? Because he's looked like he's close now to coming back. And they have to play him. They have to play Deshaun because he got too much money. They have to play him. What was he going to be QB2? He more than likely be bumped to QB3. And Dylan is QB2. I see the writing on the wall. But I don't know where Deshaun at, you know, physically. I don't know if he's ready to go. I'm not sure in what week what week is he going to come back, or is he going to come back next year? But look, let's listen to Kevin Stefanski real quick. Just listen how a matter of fact he is, and just let's hurry up and change the subject.
Okay, good, crisp practice out there. Pleased with how this group worked all week, and then obviously understand the challenge that we have this week in the division, on the road, good football team. So have to play our best. Need our you got to play your best when your best is required. And obviously that's what our focus has been as an offensive, defense, and a special teams this week. So excited about the opportunity. But with that, I will take any questions.
Make a trade on a Wednesday night. Like, how difficult is that, and what have you seen from Tyson since he's been here?
Yeah, happened late at night, like you mentioned. So you want to make sure you talk to a bunch of the guys. I didn't get a chance to talk to Greg until that next morning. But yeah, the guys, I think Coach Schwartz summed it up very well. I mean, these are tough because you get so close to your teammates and that type of thing. But we're excited about Tyson coming in here. He's a really good football player. He fits in really well culturally, personally, and I think schematically. This is a really good football player that we're excited to have.
Decided yet if Shedeur is ready to be your number 2 quarterback for this game?
Yeah, Shedeur will be the backup.
You're thinking on that?
Yeah, like I told you guys on Wednesday, I'm always thinking about our players and what's best for our players, and I want to make sure when it comes to young football players, particularly at the quarterback position, that you are intentional about your decision making, and that's really all it is. So excited for all of our guys.
All right, stop right there. If you're not really looking into it, there's nothing wrong with his answer, actually. But it was the first part of his answer, not the second part. Was the first part. But Mary Kay rebounded with another question. She asked him a second question. But if she didn't, he would have moved on to another subject. So is Shedeur your QB2? Yeah, he's backup. All right, let's move on. But then she said something else, and then he said, yeah, well, we have to, with him saying that we have to particularly move the young people along, especially the quarterback position. That sounds good. It does. But I'm talking about the first part of his answer. It didn't sound good. Okay. It is bare minimum. And if she didn't double up with the second question, he would have moved on to something else. We're going to continue with what he's saying in a second. So it's that. See, I'm going to tell you something. I learned this a long time ago throughout life. People can lie to you verbally, but just their actions speak louder than words. You ever heard that? It's true. If a person not feeling you, it's going to come out. It's going to show. And you have to be there to catch it. And you should catch it, but some people just oftentimes ignore it. No, don't ignore it. Trust me. I'm coming from your I'm in your future right now because I'm older than some. I'm in your future right now. Trust me. Your first thoughts is your correct thoughts. Especially if it's obvious. Like sometimes you could be wrong. Sometimes people come off a certain way and they're not really that way. So you really have to discern. Maybe a person is awkward acting. Maybe a person is shy. And they come off as that they're standoffish, but once they warm up to you, then you can't get them to shut up. Like that. But if it's obvious, don't ignore it. So this is for me. I hate to feel like I keep picking on Kevin Stefanski, Coach Stefanski. Because I go back to what he said to him at the draft. That's why this doesn't make sense. He said, as long as you work hard, keep your head down and bring your lunch pail, we ready for you. And he said, God works in mysterious ways. He said that. That's why I'm like, damn, like, is Shedeur really that butt kiss? Is he really that booty? That's what we used to say back in the day when you garbage. Are you really that booty? I don't know why we used to say it like that. That's an old term. Man, he booty, man. He ass cheeks, man. He's not. He's not. That's why I'm conflicted here. He's not. He's not. He's not a bad quarterback. I could see, guys, I'm going to tell you something, be honest with you. I could see if he was mid. Then I'm like, all right, well, he kind of mid. You know what I'm saying? He got to work his way up. He's not mid. He's not. How are you winning the Johnny Unitas Award and you mid? No other quarterback in the draft won a Johnny Unitas Award. Not one. Now, I will give it to the Giants quarterback. He was a runner-up for the Heisman Trophy as well. He was, because I saw him. He's a runner-up for the Heisman Trophy as well with Shedeur. So other than the Giants quarterback, he weird acting, by the way. He crazy. He's good for New York. That Giants quarterback, he's crazy. He is crazy. But the fans like him. But he kind of remind me of he kind of remind me of a little bit. This is just a little bit. I'm gonna have to maybe I should hold off on saying Jim McMahon. I'm gonna have to hold off on that. I'm gonna have to hold off on it a little bit. But he kind of giving me them Jim McMahon vibes. Chicago Bears. Come on, man, the 84 Bears, man. I know somebody here remember the 84 Bears, man. You know what I'm saying? Jim McMahon. But Shedeur, he's not garbage. That's why I keep harping on it. He's not garbage. He's not garbage. So if he was garbage, yeah, then I'd be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, he got to prove himself. Guys, I would be talking a different way. Well, coach is saying that, he got to prove himself a little more. He lucky, right? I'd be like, yo, he fortunate to be QB2 right now. I'll be talking like that. Not with dissing him, but like he's fortunate to be QB2, whoop-de-whoop, like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wore the sunglasses. You know how Jackson Dart wear the headband? He's reminding me of Jim McMahon a little bit. And he act like him. He crazy. He crazy like Jim McMahon, yo. The way him and Scatterboo be doing interviews, that reminds me of Jim McMahon and Walter Payton, man. Like for real, he's giving me. When I saw that, I'm like, damn, yo, he giving me flashbacks right now. Them two giving me flashbacks. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that Jim McMahon? Like, and he can play now. He see what he did was he earned his keep. You know what I'm saying? And he made it up to the starting position. That's where Shedeur's supposed to be right now. He's supposed to be don't earn his keep. Okay, Flacco don't sat down, and now it's Shedeur turn. But the only reason why it's not like that because he went in the 5th round. Bro, this Hall of Famers went in the 5th round, man. Y'all know he's not 5th round, so that's why I keep going back and forth with it. Okay, that's why I keep harping on it because I'm like, this man is not garbage. You said Dart worked out politically in New York. I think Russ done, yo. I think he just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the season, Russell Wilson announced his retirement unless they will trade him to Las Vegas or they trade Russ to wherever they need a quarterback. You say he's like a John Riggins? Okay, I see why you're saying that. I see why you're saying John Riggins. And also I want to get on, I don't know who player that said that Coach Prime was guarding slow wide receivers in his heyday. I don't know who the fuck said that. But y'all let me know who said that. Who said that? I heard somebody say that. And I know Michael Irvin got on him, but I'm ready to get on him now. Because I'm going to tell you something about these young people, right? They don't do their history. They think that what they're doing right now has been done before. The only thing that has not been done before is what Travis is doing. I promise you. That's the only thing. Even though Coach Prime played both sides of the ball, but he didn't play it that frequently. And also, what do you call it? Jacksonville is using him wrong. They're using him wrong. I don't think they're ever going to figure it out. How are you going to let Travis catch a big pass and then go sit him on the bench? I know Travis is frustrated about it, but see, Travis, if he listens to this, he going to laugh. He can't say nothing. He has to be politically correct. Yes, I'm just here to contribute as best I can. You know how Travis do. I'm just here to best I can for my team and be a good teammate and move the ball down the field. No, Travis, you want to get in the goddamn game. That's what you should say. Damn, I want to be in the game. Why they taking me out? You know what I'm saying? You know how Travis do. I'm not sitting here making fun of him. Bro. This is what Travis do. And watch somebody share this now. Some old Max over there talking about you. Watch. Because they do that all the time. They did it with me and Bucky. They went and shared the live. You Max over here talking reckless. They did. You believe they did that to me, y'all? They did that to me. Somebody did that to me. Went and shared the live with Bucky. And he's like, nah, Max is cool. So aha to the person that did that, dumbass. But let me just say this about Travis. So look, check this out, right? Travis got his shit down packed. Like, you cannot catch Travis out there in an interview. Okay? You know how, like, they be trying to catch Shedeur out there, but Shedeur don't got his act together. I believe maybe his dad, maybe somebody talked to him. Shedeur said, yeah, I'm just here to support, what's the short dude name? I'm just here to support Dylan. I'm just here to support Dylan and get Dylan ready, and we ready to go. I'm happy for him. See, that sound good. But let me go to Travis. So Travis, you caught a big pass, Travis. They took you out the game. They didn't say that, but watch what he say. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. So Travis, they took you out the game after you got a big catch. Oh, that's fine. I'm just here to contribute as best I can to the team and be an integral part of this team. All I care about is moving the chains and getting down the field and being a really good teammate and winning championships. That's it. No, Travis. No. Okay? No. You're lying. You like, why these MFers take me out the game? Okay? Keep me in the game. You know how they're going to effectively use Travis? You know how? They're going to effectively use Travis if they give him as many snaps is he played at Colorado. Now, I know some people, he just can't do it. This is these old players are talking about. He just can't do it. He did it at Colorado. Well, see, the difference is you in the NFL. You know, 1 minute, some of these people are hot and cold when they come to Colorado. And then first they dissing them and then they praise them and dissing them. I'm not like that. If I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. That's it. I don't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Y'all know I'm like that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. I don't give a damn. If you right or wrong, I'm rocking with you. That's it. Now, 1 minute they say, well, he just can't do that in the NFL. He just can't do that in the NFL. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He just can't do that in the NFL. 1 minute he going up against he going up against this person. And then the next week he going up against Amon Ra. And then the next minute he going up against the other guy. He started naming off wide receivers, man. He started naming off wide receivers. Right? We don't know if he can't do it until they keep him in the game. And then he came out and said, he did come out and say this recently. You got to keep him in the game. Because, no, Skip said it. Skip Bayless said it. Because who's the guy that Skip Bayless do a podcast with now? He's a former cornerback. He said, not Champ Bailey, it was somebody else. He said you got to keep him in the game because a defensive back will get warmed up throughout the game. You got to keep him in the game because at some point a big play is coming. You just never know because they got to get in the flow of the game. He said that when you just keep taking him out, you pretty much have him as a sideshow. They got Travis as a sideshow right now. Big deal he caught that fucking pass. Yeah, it was Aqib Talib. Thank you. It was Aqib Talib that said that. Aqib Talib that said it. He said, you got to keep him in the game. He said they're using him wrong. They got to keep him in. And he said he's an unbelievable talent. He's unbelievable. You never seen no shit like this. Yes, he can play both sides of the ball. He can. And look, guys, the NFL is easier. You know why? They talking about it ain't easy. Yes, it is. Because it's slower. The game is slow. How many times have we seen a damn timeout call? Timeout for this. Timeout for this. Commercial timeout. TV timeout. I mean, timeout for the announcers to go to the bathroom. Every time I turn around, it's a stoppage in the game. Every time I turn around. The game is slower. It's slower. Okay? Now, could he have done that back in the 80s and 90s? The answer is no. I don't give a damn. I'm being real with you. He couldn't have did that in the 80s and 90s. The Pittsburgh Steelers would have took his head off. Okay? They would have took his head off. But see, they don't play like that no more. So yes, he can do it now. He can do it now. If you even sneeze on a wide receiver wrong, you're getting kicked out of the game. Okay? In the 80s and 90s and the 70s, shit, Jack Tatum would have knocked him out of the game. You understand me? He wouldn't have did that around Jack Tatum and them because they would have had an attitude. They would have knocked him out of the game. Jack Tatum, Lambert. Come on, man. Back then, the purple people eaters. You know what I'm saying? The no-name defense. They wouldn't allow that. They would have took him out the game. They would have put waivers on him. Y'all don't even know what that is. They would have put waivers on him. And in today's game, Travis will dominate this game. He will dominate it. They need to play him like how Coach Prime played him in Colorado. And then you know what they're saying? Yeah, the steel curtain. He would have did that against the steel curtain because they would have had an attitude. But that's a different day and age. That's a different. He's playing in a league now where it's soft. This league is soft, yo. It's soft. I don't even like how they doing kickoffs no more. It's soft, yo. Okay? But don't get me wrong. You do got some quarterbacks in the league, but here's the thing. Like Michael Irvin said, they played with pain. They play, even when you ain't catching the ball, you getting hit. Okay? So, yeah. But in this game, Travis is going to dominate him. Now, could he have played back then? Yes, he could have. He could have played back then. just because of his skill set. But like Michael Irvin said, yeah, you had to be fast, but fast wasn't it. You just had to get the job done. You just had, but shit. And the guy said that the players were not fast back then. Do he know who Willie Galt is? The fuck? Ain't nobody I seen right now is up there with Willie Galt, yo. Or did he know how great what's his name was? Do he know how great Bo Jackson was? No. I have not seen a running back yet that come close to Bo Jackson in this day and age. Not one. Not one. Not even a dude in Baltimore. Not even a dude in Baltimore, yo. Not even a dude in Baltimore. Bo was bigger than him. Y'all think he big? Bo was bigger than him. Bo was bigger than him, yo, and damn near ran a 4.3. And he was bigger than him. Bo was what you call a freak of nature. These kids don't know nothing about no Bo Jackson. They crazy. They don't know nothing about no Bo Jackson. They don't know nothing about fucking, what's his name that passed away. They don't know nothing. He played for the Redskins. They don't know nothing about no Sean Taylor, man. Let them wide receivers come through the middle and Sean Taylor right there. They crazy. They don't know nothing about no Ray Lewis. Come on, man. It was better back then. Football was better back then. It's soft now. Okay. So I don't care what they say. And they say and Coach Prime wasn't guarding fast people. I beg you differ. I beg you differ. He sure did. He sure did. What's the wide receiver who used to play for the Redskins back in the day? He had to guard him. That guy was fast. So yeah, man, these people crazy. These people crazy. Brian Dawkins, oh my God, killer, straight killer. You said his mother's birthday today. Shedeur Sanders is ready. Well, coach said that he has to be ready to go, which is true. He's not the emergency quarterback anymore. Yeah, Darryl Green. Thank you, TR. I was trying to figure out the name. Is Darryl Green? Do they realize how fast Darryl Green was? No, they don't realize it. They don't realize how Darryl. Do they realize how fast Randy Moss was? I don't think they do. There hasn't been a wide receiver in this game right now that come close to Randy Moss. Not one. Not one. Not one. There hasn't been a wide receiver yet that comes close to Randy Moss. What's the guy name, yo? No, there's one. There is one. What's the wide receiver in there is one. Hold on. No, I'm not talking about T.O. played in the same era. I'm not talking about T.O. They're in the same era. I'm talking about in today's age. I'm talking about right now. What's the dude's name? There is a couple. I like Amon-Ra. I like him. I like the dude from Detroit. What's the dude from Detroit name? What's the wide receiver that gets 1,000 yards for the past 10 years? What's his name? What's the guy? Justin? Is it Justin, right? He got 1,000 yards for the yeah, Justin. He comes close, bro. I had to slow my roll now. Tyreek Hill, yeah, he's fast. He's good. I'm talking about the one that gets 1,000 yards for the past 10 years. What's his name? No, it's not Tyreek Hill. This receiver has got 1,000 yards for the damn near. Mike Evans, thank you. Thank you, Dre. Yeah, Mike Evans is right there. Mike Evans is future Hall of Fame. He's first ballot. So yes, Mike Evans could have played back then. He could have. I had to slow my roll, man. When I had to think, I said, oh, wait a minute. It's Mike Evans. Amon-Ra is good. St. John. He's good too. There's a few of them. There's a few killers in the league right now, I must admit. Nigba from Ohio State in Nigba. He's good too. But I'm talking about Randy Moss. That's Mike Evans. It's Mike Evans. Yeah, Mike is the man. So I have to admit that. But it ain't too many. It's not too many. Now, it ain't too many. Do people realize how good Terrell Owens was? Oh my God, yo, guys, you had to have seen. I've seen him play live. I've seen Randy Moss play live. I've seen Jerry Rice play one. I'm talking about this is just a one-off. I didn't see them that much live. I only seen them once here and there, one, you know. I've seen Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens. Let me see. I mean, I've seen a lot of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen a lot of good receivers. I used to go to the Giants and Jets games all the time. I've seen a lot of them. I've seen Barry Sanders play live. Let me tell you something. If you have ever seen Barry Sanders play live, if you describe him, nobody in this age is going to believe you. They're not going to believe you. Keenan Allen is good too. Yeah, he's good. There's a lot of them. Don't get me wrong now. There's a lot of them. You know, Chris Carter, that's another one. Straight killer. But I'm talking about first ballot Hall of Fame. That's Mike Evans. He's first ballot. Anytime you can go 10 years with 1,000 yards, he's already first ballot. Right now, he's just playing for the love of it. Yes, Tim Brown. I've seen Tim Brown play live when he was with the Raiders. I've seen Tim Brown play live when Jerry Rice was with him. When they came to East Rutherford. Yep. Tim Brown, straight killer. Okay. I never seen Walter Payton play live. Never did. I wish I could have, but I seen Barry Sanders. If I can describe to you right now what he was doing in that game, you will not believe me. If you're younger than me, you're not going to believe me. You're going to think I'm capping. That guy didn't need an offensive line. You ever seen a running back that didn't need an offensive line? Andre Reed with the Bills, yeah, straight killer. There was a lot of them back then. In this day and age, like I said, we named a few in this day and age that we have to take our hat off to. You can't go 10 years straight over 1,000 yards and ain't first ballot Hall of Fame. That's first ballot. I don't even know, to this day, I don't know how he's doing that. And if you ever watch Mike Evans in a game, he has a quiet game. It's very quiet. And the next thing you know, he's over 100 in receiving. Easy. So, yeah, straight first future Hall of Famer. He's definitely going to get a gold jacket for sure. But like I said, Terrell Owens, you realize how good he was. Just like these receivers at Colorado, listen, y'all don't have Terrell Owens up there and y'all don't have Randy Moss. Oh my God, Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, I've seen him live. Larry Fitzgerald. The only problem with him is he stayed in Arizona too long. But he was a nice guy. He's like he was loyal. But yeah, he's straight killer, yo. Larry Fitzgerald. He also played good. He's also a good chess player. I believe he's a grandmaster in chess now, I believe. He's really that good. Willie Gault was fast. He's a track star. So yeah, man, it's like when that guy was saying that Coach Prime, he was guarding slow receivers, he's crazy. No, he wasn't. No, he was not. He had to guard Andre Rison. Huh. You know how fast Andre Rison was? Come on, man. But I'm just saying for the CU receivers, they had Terrell Owens and Randy Moss up there. That had to have rubbed off on them. If they can't rub off on them, nobody's going to rub off on them. I'm just telling y'all this. Nobody. If Randy Moss can't rub, ain't nobody rubbing off on him. Because you know what I would have did for Randy Moss? And he was there. He would not have left that building without me and him doing a film study. I would have had to figure it out. I know, like, sir, I know you're busy. Can you please help us with a film study? Please. Like, give us something. It's something that he knows. But then again, he just had supernatural talent. It ain't too many people like him. He had supernatural talent. He was like 6'5". I'm not sure exactly what he ran in the 30, in the 40, but he had what you call in the game speed, on the field speed. When he put his head down, you couldn't catch him. Chad Johnson was like that too, but by the way, if people don't know. Chad Johnson was nice. But now I will give it to Unc. You know how they call him Shannon Sharp, call him Unc? He was nice, yo. Shannon was a killer. His brother was even more of a killer. But Shannon was, big. He was a killer. But well, Michael Irvin. Yeah, and Michael Irvin came up there, the playmaker. If you need a play, you throw it to Michael Irvin. He'll get open. Bro, they even had they had Michael Irvin. I was like, it's crazy. They don't have all the receivers up there. You said they don't have that dog mentality. I'm gonna tell you who they need to have in the game. Y'all ready for this? There's a receiver right now that they got that can run routes like nobody's business, and they not playing him. And I'm trying to figure out why they not playing Caleb Mathis. I don't know why. I mean, goddamn, can y'all play him, please? He's a junior. Can y'all please play him? Can you please get him in the game, please? If you need 10 yards, he gonna get it for you. Remember, this is a game of inches. 10 yards at a time, 5 yards at a time. He can run them routes where he gets you on first downs. He runs routes like, the crazy thing is, like, you got some receivers that run routes and it's not crisp. They just try to get open. And you got some like, I don't even like mention this dude's name. Because he tried to play Coach Prime and all that. I don't even like to mention his name, but he ran some fucking routes, yo. I have to give it to him, Brown. He ran some routes. And they were crisp. It's him and Wes Welker. They were two of the best route runners I have ever seen. In fact, check this out. When Randy Moss got to New England, trust me, this is the great Randy Moss. When he got to New England, he's already a legend. Even Tom Brady said his only regret was he didn't win a championship with Randy Moss. And the reason why is because that damn Eli Manning. He had their number. Eli Manning had their fucking number, dog. He had New England's number. But look, so when Randy got to, I'm gonna tell you this story. So when Randy got to New England, he hit up Wes Welker. He said, "Yo, teach me some of them routes you run." Wes Welker looked at him like, "What the fuck? Like, what can I teach you?" He said, "I like how you run certain routes." Wes told that story. And I saw Caleb Mathis high school clips. Okay. I was like, damn, he run routes like Wes Welker. It's the same shit. Like, it's the way you run it. Like, let's say if you running I almost just imagine they running in perfect lines. I don't know how to explain it. I've seen it done, but it's hard to explain it. Like, it's like Chris running. It's like, it's not sloppy. And that's how he runs them. He runs those routes like that. And he did it in practice because when he got there, he was doing it. So maybe he was drowned out by Travis and Jimmy because, he had a lot of receivers there. So you can easily get drowned out. You had Jimmy. Jimmy run good routes. You see how Jimmy was running his routes? Those are crisp route running. That's kind of like, I'm not saying it's a lost art. There's a lot of receivers in the league is doing it. But when you see them do it, they stand out. You know what I'm saying? They stand out, just like Brown. I don't want to say his full name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Mr. CTE. His ass can run routes like nobody's business. Only thing that took him out of the game and made him act the way he did now, he got hurt when he was in Pittsburgh. It was a head-to-head collision. And when I can't, to this day, I still can't watch it. I thought he was dead when he got hit. I like, he's not going to make it. But that's what messed him up. But yeah, I want to see them play him. And I know you said Caleb Mathis with a question mark. Yeah, he can play. And check this out. Here's a history for you. Under Coach Prime, when he first became the coach there, Caleb Mathis recorded the first tackle. It was against the TCU game. It was on a kickoff. He got the first tackle in Coach Prime tenure. Now Caleb Mathis do play. He plays special teams. He plays. But I want to see him out there catching the damn football. That's what I want to see. I've been waiting on it. Caleb used to pull up in my chat every now and then. He used to pull up in here. He sure did. Yep. I want to see him get out there and catch the damn ball because at this point, we need to try something different. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell y'all something about him. Under the lights, I think he's going to flourish under the lights. He's going to what you call woo the crowd under the lights. That's kind of like what Omarion did. But I'm not saying their wide receiver room is not deep. They still got some good receivers over there right now. I know Coach Prime been talking about Farrakhan, but he said, yeah, wait till y'all see him. I know they had some injuries. And I know Caleb had got injured. Caleb is always on special teams. He was on special teams when Coach Prime took over. When they played the first game against TCU, he was playing first for special teams. He recorded the first tackle. Yep. Oh yeah, there's a lot of players that know that they're headed to the NFL. Caden Proctor is one of them. Caleb Downs is another one. There's certain players that you know that's getting ready to go in the first round. Like Caleb Downs. He's going the first round for sure. Okay? He's going in the first round. Just hope he ain't got no cookie cutter ass girlfriend. Y'all know how I am with them girlfriends. I hope he ain't got no cookie cutter ass girlfriend sitting up there on draft day. I hate that. I hate that. And they don't do nothing. Nothing. They ain't not worth a damn. I'm just so happy we're just going in the first round. Just so happy. It's crazy. It's almost like they need to get them just to get in the league. You got to get them cookie cutter ass girlfriends to go get in the league. Yo, I can sit up there and roast every last one of them girlfriends. I can roast them. And then they go get BBLs and big lips. That's what they do. Sitting up there looking like Miss Piggy. One of them looked like straight up Miss Piggy, yo. Got big lips, big butt. And it's so superficial. Like, what does she got upstairs in her head? Besides a butt and looking like Miss Piggy. Guys, I'm telling you, when you get to be my age, you unhinged. You don't care anymore. You don't care. Dre already know I'm crazy. Dre, you're like, man, he at it again. Guys, I'm unhinged. I'm damn near senior citizen. Okay. I'm damn near. See, you know who else is like me? Shedeur is. Shedeur is fucking unhinged. He really is. And I'm like, damn, Shedeur, is your mouth getting you in trouble? Like, what's wrong? Yo, he's like, he says shit. If you notice, just listen to him. Okay. Look, Coach is laying on the table about to have a surgery. He's sitting up there roasting his girlfriend. Did y'all see that? That's how I am. Max, you hating on the bro. Listen. Yeah, but check this out. What was the guy he played for the Jets? I should know this. He's the offensive lineman from Penn State. It wasn't this past draft. It was the last year's draft. The draft before this last. When he went in the first round, his cookie cutter ass girlfriend was sitting there with him, right? But his mother was sitting in between him and the girlfriend. And the mother just was hugging on him, and she was trying to like rub his arm to get his attention. His mother wasn't having it. That's her boy. She had him all to herself, and you not hugging him on camera. Bitch. You are not hugging him on camera. And he ain't with her no more. He not. That's an African mother too. I forget his name right now. African mother, father. She all she could do was just rub his arm. And you know who else I knew was gonna be a star? CD Lamb. I love what he did. See, I love that type of shit right there. When CD Lamb got drafted, his mother was sitting right there, right? And his cookie cutter ass girlfriend she was dating somebody before CD Lamb. Then here she go. I said, here she go again. And then she used to date a basketball player. Now here she go with CD Lamb. And what did she try to do? She tried to take his phone and he snatched it back from him. I said, you know what? He was raised right and he gonna be a star. I said it. And I don't even like the Cowboys, but I follow CD Lamb after that. I follow CD Lamb after that. Yes, sir. That's right. Sitting up there with these cookie cutter ass girlfriends. And this is one dude, I'm not going to say his name. But now on TikTok, they got this trend going on where the girlfriends are recording themselves getting a kiss from their NFL husbands, right? The wags. Now, you know what wags are, right? Wives and girlfriends. Wags. They even had wags in soccer. That's where it came from in soccer. And all of them, I swear to God, all of them, they all look the same. They got BBLs and big lips, looking like Miss Piggy. Okay? And then it's always a customary. What they do, they got to have, he get drafted, they get the kid, they do this and do that. God damn. Can we have somebody like Derek Jeter, please? But see, that's why I like CD Lamb. Now, don't get me wrong. If you do have a girlfriend, have a wife, as long as she's a smart cookie, I'm okay with that. She got to be a smart cookie. She got to be smart and bring something to the table. Okay? And if she do that, I'm okay with it. But trust me, every draft, that's why I like watching the draft, because it's the girls getting drafted. Oh my God, you remember Russell Wilson? Who remember Russell Wilson got drafted? Stop playing with me. Y'all remember. Remember how his wife was acting during the draft? He was married to her at the time. Remember how she was acting during the draft? Had her mouth wide open, looking like Skeletor and shit. Right? But look, I'm going to put y'all up on something. Real quick about Russell Wilson. Russell went to collegiate high school in Richmond, Virginia. Excuse me, in Varina. In Varina, Virginia is near Richmond. Varina is on the hill. He went to collegiate high school. I was living in Richmond when he was in high school, right? That's how old I am. Because I know his brother. Russell, you know how Russell act on TV? Hey, guys, I just want to be doing this. He doesn't act like that in real life. He doesn't. He's like a real one. He's what you're doing. He's code switching. That's what he's doing. And I remember my boy was talking to his brother. He said, man, he about to get rid of this bitch. That's how he said it. And straight got the divorce. Ask her, did she get a lot of money? The answer is no. No, she did not. And let me tell you, Russell Wilson, his dad played in the NFL. If y'all don't know, he's offensive lineman. He passed away now. But what happened with Russell, he went and played professional baseball first and then went back to college. That's how he did it. He got drafted early on out of high school. But Russell's a real one. Yep, he's a real one. But he, and when the camera's on, he like Travis when the camera's on. Y'all know what Travis be doing. Look, and watch somebody send Travis a sound like, look, Max getting on you. Look, hey, Travis, tell us about this game. Well, I just wanted to, come out and be the best teammate I can be to help my team win and help them go down the field. I just wanted to play an integral part in this game. Well, Travis, they only threw the ball to you. You caught that one big pass. They took you out of the game. They didn't say that, but here's his answer. Well, yeah, but I'm just focused on being a really good teammate and just working hard, keeping my head down and grinding, and that's it. Travis, please stop. Stop, Travis. Stop. What you want to say, Travis, is he need to give me that fucking ball, and they need to keep me in the damn game, okay? So I can be great. And I'm gonna tell you something else, Trevor Lawrence. You need to stop hanging that ball out to dry. You need to stop doing that because you're gonna get your wide receivers hurt. You need to stop doing that. Okay? You got to look beyond the throw, Trevor. Okay? That boy went up there and got that ball. I was like, please don't let him get hurt. Please. He got back up and he did the first down motion. I was like, all right, he cool. Okay? Trevor, you need to get him the ball. What you and the coach talking about? Keep him in the game. See, I could talk for him. That's what he really want to say. You know, Trap. Come on, y'all know Trap. You know how he used to act at Colorado when they sit him out for a little bit. He wants to get back in the game. Imagine how he feel right now. He caught the big pass. They just take him out the game, man. He's getting warmed up. Throw it to him again, so he can get him. He ain't got a touchdown yet. God damn. Shit. I mean, you draft him in the second round and y'all not sitting up there. You're not using him. Stop. What's the name? What's their coach name? Liam Cohen? Oh, boy. I'm not going to say nothing about him. At least he better than Stefanski. At least he better than him. Stefanski, did you hear what he said in the beginning? We just have to be great when great is called to be great. The fuck that mean? What does that mean? We have to be great when it's called for us to be great. I don't know what's up with Stefanski, man. But Shedeur, he do got to be ready, though. Because Dylan, we're going to see. Dylan might kill it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not trying to diss him, but we'll see. But see, Stefanski, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to crash out if Stefanski do this. Let's say if they losing by a lot, right? All right, let's go ahead and take Dylan out and take our whole offensive line out and then put Shedeur in. If he do that, I promise you I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to go live. I'm going to crash out on him. Ain't no need to put him in the game now and then take all your offensive line out. Don't do that. Keep the first offensive line in and do him like that. So I don't trust this coach, but like I feel bad. Like I feel like I'm picking on him, but I don't know. Let me hear what else he had to say here. Because see, you know what I'm saying? I hate the sound because I sound like a crash out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to come on and crash out. I don't. But then as I get rolling and start the thoughts coming through my head, I'm like, yo, he really is. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm right about CeeDee Lamb. Yo, CeeDee Lamb is my guy, man. I knew CeeDee Lamb was going to be special. He was raised right. You see how his mother was sitting there with him? And look, his mother side-eyed the girl. Go look at it again. When he snatched the phone, his mother looked too. And you know who other mother that I like? The kid. What's the quarterback from Washington? His mother don't play either. But you know he dating, what's her name, right? Juju Watkins. Because come on, man, at when he played the game, how they have their own special handshake? That's his girl. How the hell they got their own special handshake, man? And his mother sitting there just looking at him. That's his girl, man. They got their own special handshake. So what is that telling you? But anyway, I like Juju Watkins. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she ain't no cookie cutter, man. So that's just what it is right there. Let's see what Stefanski, what else this man got to say.
Him having never been in the number 2 role. So what's the key that this week and even Sunday?
I think the big thing there is all of us play our role throughout the weekend on Sunday, and obviously that backup quarterback role is a little bit different. We're doing everything we can to support the starter, and then you have to be ready in a moment's notice. That's just the life of backup players at every position. And we've said that, here over the years all the time, that you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But again, that's our job as coaches, as players, to be ready when called upon.
Only taking 2 quarterbacks then for this game?
We've done it before.
It's possible that they could play 2 quarterbacks. It's possible. So Shedeur has to be ready. Guys, he has to be ready for this game. He has to be ready to go now. Because I don't think Stefanski is sold on I don't think he's sold on what's his name. So yeah, Shedeur has to be ready to go. He gotta be ready. I'm gonna talk about this game coming up. So yes, I am gonna be watching this game. Because at any time Stefanski could tell him I need you to go in the game, especially if they losing. Because I believe the veterans have said something to him now. Like, look, bro, we need to do something different. I mean, where is Jerry Jeudy? Do they got him on an island somewhere held hostage? Where is he? They can't even get the rookie the ball. Isaiah Bond. Dude, they got Isaiah Bond. They got Jerry Jeudy. They cannot get them the ball, man. Shedeur can do it. Is Jerry hurt? Where is Jerry Jeudy, man? He's not hurt. He in the game. He just ain't getting no touches. So that's it, man. I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time because I'm sitting up here, Craig. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm gonna come on here peaceful. Everything gonna be all right until I heard Kevin Stefanski. See, look, you know, Coach kind of crashed out. Y'all know that, right? Coach Prime Luke, he crashed out a little bit. He said, "I don't care about no Browns." You heard him, right? You heard him. Look at Coach. Look at Coach. He said, "But I care about number 12. I don't care about no Browns." That's what he said. Coach, look, Rebecca, you know he crashed out just a little, but you know he caught himself. And one thing I got to say about Coach Prime is this. How are you going to come back and coach after a damn surgery? And them players don't get, what you call it? If they don't use that as motivation, guys, I don't know what. He came back after surgery. Okay? All right. But where's my whistle? And went right on back out there, man. He ain't even take a day off. That got to be motivation, man. It has to be. That has to be motivation. So Salter, he got to come out and do his thing this week, man. For real. You dude, they already let Baker. Yeah, they didn't. It didn't work out with Baker Mayfield. I know. It didn't work out with Johnny Football. It didn't work out with Baker Mayfield. The list goes on and on. I do think Shedeur will play. Yeah, I have a feeling Detroit Gemini, he going to have to be ready. I believe he knows that now. I got to be ready, bro. I got to be ready. Because Njoku barely getting touches. Barely. Imagine Shedeur out there with Njoku. Imagine him out there with Jerry Jeudy, Isaiah Bond, and the running back. That running back is killing it. I ain't going to lie to you. He killing it. And with that offensive line, oh, Shedeur getting ready to kill it. He getting ready to put his watch up again. Okay? That watch going back. You know what he going to do? Shedeur, goddamn Shedeur, you might have to, he might have to rewind the damn watch and dust it off some more. He had to dust the dust off the watch. He is going to kill it. Guys, I'm telling you this. You know how when Shedeur, he's a nice guy. You know how he do interviews. Hey, yeah, you know, this and that. Very happy-go-lucky. Not when he put that helmet on. He ain't happy-go-lucky. Not when he put the helmet on. He's a totally different person. Especially when the lights is on. He is super focused. You go look at my what do you call it, shorts. I did a whole shorts on Shedeur's season. That dude has a laser for an arm. Laser. But yeah, I think he has to be ready to go. That's why I'm going to watch the game. Shedeur, he has to be ready to go. He can't. He has to know he got to be ready to go now. See, Dylan ain't no hiding no more. You know how the last preseason game they had Shedeur going with the people that they weren't going to make the team. It ain't no more hiding no more. It's just Shedeur and Dylan now. Ain't no more hiding. You know how they make Dylan look good? Ain't no more of that. You either gonna shit or get off the pot now. That guy, I got a feel for him a little bit. You know why? You got Shedeur breathing down your back. Yeah, he a killer. You got him breathing down your back. That's a lot of pressure. You said the Viking defense is headhunting. That got to be a lot of pressure having Shedeur on your back. The Shedeur is like he's gonna be ready to go, man. Oh yeah, the Steelers. That's what you meant. I don't know why is Shedeur not a Steeler. Who is their quarterback, man? Let me think. Who is the Steelers quarterback? I hope he get in there and kill the Steelers. I don't like the Steelers no more. That damn coach, what he said. I will go in there and kill the Steelers, Shedeur. For real. For real. And the Raiders, y'all too late. Now they trying to double back around and try to get Shedeur because they were one of the teams that was interested in him. No, I hope he I don't know what's on their schedule look like. I hope he killed them too. But yeah, he getting ready to go in. Yeah, I know he was told not to draft. He wasn't the only one. The other teams were too. But now, see, this coach right here, not the coach, the owner, he's not staying on code. So they're like, yeah, look, okay, now we taught the lesson is over now. Now let's get rid of him and so we can go get him. Nope. I'm not trading him. Nope. Nope. It's too late. We got him. Okay. We got him. And that's just what time it is. Don't let that owner fool you. Okay, because you like, damn, like, why did they trade Flacco? Like, why did they get Shedeur up out of there? Because a lot of teams, he said no. He wants first round draft picks for him. Okay, he wants first round draft picks, man. Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, okay. Well, they got Aaron Rodgers. I mean, how long is he gonna be there for though? But yeah. So he not getting rid of him, and the kids selling out all them jerseys. Nah, he not getting rid of them. He came up on something. That's what happened. He came up on something. Prime may see. You know what? I have to go back to what Prime said though. He did say Shedeur should be playing soon, but then he came out and said he ain't caring about no Browns. So I don't know. I get mixed feelings about it. But if anybody would know, he would know because he knows the owner. Very familiar with each other. Because remember, Coach Prime used to be a broadcaster. He was a well respected broadcaster. He was a did you know Coach Prime was the broadcaster during the combine? He was almost like Dick Vitale. You remember when Dick Vitale back in the day he called you a diaper dandy? That means you're going to the NBA. Coach Prime was the same way. If he give you the stamp of approval, you're gonna be a player in the NFL. If he give you the stamp of approval, he was like the Dick Vitale of football. If anybody don't know. And it was always during the combine. He'd be talking about the talent. He said, "Oh yeah, this a dog here. We got a dog here." He never lied about it. He was always correct. Yo, all right, my bad, y'all. I got the thumbs. I muted myself. That's all good. But I'm about to get off anyway. Yeah, I was just saying, Pac-Man Jones, he had good questions for Coach Prime at the press conference. That's what Coach be looking for, those type of questions. You know what I'm saying? Just straight football questions. You know what I mean? Something that he can talk about. You know, straight football. But I mean, they doing the best they can, I guess. I would like to see Pac-Man more up there, man, helping out. Because he knows the defensive coordinator. He probably could come out there and help the team out a little bit. I'm pretty sure he does when he's up there. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, guys, let me get out of here, man. Shout out to Shedeur, but I will be watching the game because he is going. I feel like he's gonna play. They're gonna call this number like, yo, we need to go in a different direction here. Put 12 in. Man, it's gonna be exciting to see him get in there, man. Damn, can't wait for that. But I think it's on the way. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining. I'll be back later. See what's